everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched Power Rangers Ninja Steel and the first episode that I viewed was called Return of the Prism, and of course we are introduced to Brody, and he had a brother named Aiden, and when he's training they find a prism. Actually, it's a shuriken that falls to earth, and it has all these other shurikens in it that are of different colors. And his father finds it, and he pulls out the red shuriken, and it turns him into the Red Ranger. And he's battling evil at the time, and they want to take the prism for themselves, but they can't even touch it because of their vile factor. It seems that only those who are destined to reach inside the prism and extract the shuriken can. But I like the characters so far. I really enjoy all of them. The different monsters. You have your basic robot companion. He's a very interesting character. And of course we have this mechanic who is he's an engineer who is a shapeshifter. And I find that very interesting. I've always enjoyed shape-shifting characters for some strange reason. It has a vibe all of its own, and it takes on different aspects, like a sci-fi show merged with action-adventure. And of course we haven't seen any Zords yet. They showed them on the actual introduction theme song, but we haven't seen them in action or when they will be getting the Zords or blasters or anything like that. We just see them, the three main characters. We've got the Pink Ranger and the Blue Ranger, and I'm already falling in love with Blue Ranger. I don't know what it is about him, but it might be the fact that he's a magician, and I take very I'm biased due to my screen name, duh. But it is so interesting so far, and I'm really liking where it's going. And at the end of this episode, they have to return to the cottage that Brody's father actually had growing up and training him in the ways of the ninja. And it didn't really give a whole lot of backstory as to that. That was shrouded in mystery, and I thought, there has to be something about his father has a lot of importance, and his father just enigmatically disappears, so that adds even more intrigue into the tale, I think. But I'm wondering if he's ever going to see his father again. Kind of makes you scratch your head. But I enjoy the characters. I don't know the names of Blue Ranger or Pink Ranger yet, because I was way too involved with the action that was being offered. And it was on a galactic scale, and I really enjoyed that. It kind of has this Star Wars, Star Trek feel to it that I really enjoy. It reminds me of Lost Galaxy, but it's more like your original format of Power Rangers that you've all come to know and love. It gives me that nostalgia factor that I've been longing to see since Dino Charge. Dino Charge and Super Dino Charge are my ultimate faves other than Samurai because of that, and it sticks to its roots. And of course Haim Saban is one of the producers, and I'm glad to know that he's using the original to build these episodes on. And I'm not sure where they filmed it, but wherever they filmed it is absolutely splendid. The panorama, the scenery is stunning. And I'm curious as to, well, we all know why the villains want to get to those shuriken. They want that power. Because if it were in their hands, then the whole universe would be theirs, basically. That's pretty straightforward, but I'm just curious as to how this will all come to a head. But this episode I really enjoyed because it gave us a lot of good origin, and we're just getting to know the characters. So yeah, I'm thinking the series is very, very promising and has a lot of potential. So I'm really looking forward to further episodes down the pike. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, tutti.